Before entering the genealogy of Matthew 1:2-16, there are truths we must first understand. In reality, the scriptures alternate between two entirely different types of genealogies. One is a branching genealogy, unfolding like a tree, which represents humanity multiplying and filling the earth through their own strength and flesh. But the other is an extremely rare, solitary line, a linear genealogy. You can track this divine line through Genesis chapter 5 and Genesis chapter 10. This single line disregards human capability and achievements. It is driven forward solely by the absolute sovereignty of God. Its appearance serves only to declare to a hopeless world, salvation cannot rely on man, but only on the promised seed of the covenant. To help us comprehend the dawn of the New Testament, Matthew, in his prologue, draws our gaze directly back to the very beginning of all things. In Genesis, God established this linear genealogy for the first time through Adam, and in Hebrew, Adam literally means man. God was declaring that he would never abandon the history of humanity, whom he created in his own image. Later, when humanity rebelled and attempted to build the Tower of Babel to exalt their own reputation, God established the second linear line, the genealogy of Shem. In the long, silent tongue of antiquity, Shem simply means name. God used this to remind the world that human names are vanity. In the torrent of history, there is ultimately only one singular name that must be eternally remembered and exalted by all nations. When the Old Testament closed and the 400 years of silence was finally broken, Matthew at last unveiled the ultimate mystery. That singular name, preserved since Genesis to be highly exalted, is Jesus Christ. Yet, as this sacred single-line genealogy transitions into the New Testament, it undergoes a series of jarring subversions that fundamentally defied the cultural norms of that era. In a royal lineage that should have been strictly dominated by men, Matthew broke all precedents by weaving in 4 Gentile women with checkered and imperfect backgrounds. Furthermore, he explicitly recorded the brothers, who normally would have been marginalized in a strict single-line succession. The intrusion of these unexpected figures was no historical accident, but a profound theological design deliberately hidden by God.
Today, let us look at the second woman, Rahab. She too was a Gentile living in Jericho, a prostitute of the city. How was she saved? Was it because she rescued the Israelites? No. It was because she declared, "I have heard what your God did in Egypt." What did he do? Was it merely the deliverance of the Jews? No. If you examine who actually went out of Egypt, Moses records not only the number of men, women, and children, but also a mixed multitude, many other people. Who were they? Other slaves? Egyptians? Perhaps, but they were not of Israel. Therefore, Rahab realized that after the Passover, those who left Egypt were not exclusively Jews. There were many others, even Egyptians. Rahab saw an opening. Though a woman of Jericho, she reasoned, "I too am willing to believe in the God who brought you out of Egypt. Can you, O Israel, also deliver me from the coming judgment upon Jericho?" So this woman hung a scarlet cord from her window and stayed inside. That night, to step outside meant death. To remain inside meant life. She experienced her own personal Passover, and thus she was saved. Why did she enter the genealogy of Jesus? Was it because she saved the Israelite spies? No, that was merely the fruit of her faith. Her salvation came because she believed that the God who sent the 10 plagues and led Israel out of Egypt was now her God. The irony of the story unfolds later. A Jewish man outside the walls, part of the attacking army, distrusted God and perished. Meanwhile, a Gentile woman inside the city walls trusted God and lived. The man outside was Achan. The woman inside was Rahab. Who truly belongs in the lineage of Jesus? Is it determined by Jewish blood? No. It belongs to those who believe in God. Hebrews 11:31. By faith, Rahab the prostitute did not perish with those who were disobedient, because she had given a friendly welcome to the spies.
If you like it, please subscribe and share the video. Your encouragement is my motivation to continue creating. Thank you.